Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for Oregon News. I'm Chelsea Fulmer.
And I'm Peter Frengs. As many as 2,000 people are missing in Kabul, Afghanistan after heavy rains triggered a massive landslide. According to the governor of the province, the collapse buried 300 homes, about a third of all the houses in the area. Rescue crews are working to save people, but without more shovels and machinery, officials say not much can be done. And Lane County Commission candidates are hitting the campaign trail. Several of them gathered recently at the University of Oregon to say why they should be elected to one of the 3 nonpartisan commissioner positions. Reporter Chelsea Fulmer has more. Ballots are in the mail. They must be received by the Elections Department by May 20th. And the Supreme Court's recent decision to maintain Michigan's ban on affirmative action in public universities is expected to have little or no effect at the University of Oregon. As Rick Linfors reports, the diversity at the U of O is increasing, but through outreach.
Back to the news desk.
Thank you for that, Lauren. The Jordan Schnitzer Art Museum is now hosting paintings by famous artists like Andy Warhol, Frank Stella, and Van Gogh. The museum is able to get these works because of the Masterworks on Loan program, allowing Oregon museums to hold on to paintings before they are shipped home. Out-of-state collectors are using Oregon's lack of tax laws to their advantage. Van Gogh's The Man is at Sea is one of the main attractions. The pieces will be on display until summer. The 1970s wing of the Memorial Union at the University of Oregon is now mostly closed, and yesterday students said sayonara. Joey McMurray reports. Students will be noticing more drastic changes to the EMU in the coming weeks as renovation process continues, but the paint will still be up in the breezeway for a while.
Still to come on Oregon News, we'll take a look at restaurant inspections that keep you healthy.
And we'll check in on rising food costs that are attacking your wallet. Coming up after the break. The price of restaurant food is probably going to go up this summer because the price of food is going up for everyone. The rising cost of pork and beef will end up burning a bigger hole in the wallets of anyone who's planning a summer barbecue. Retail beef prices have hit an all-time high after a recent 2.5% spike in the cost of both ground beef and steak, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. And you will now have to bring home a little bit more bacon if you want to have some tenderloin. The value of both beef and pork are projected to increase throughout the summer, based on new Consumer Price Index forecasts. This increase in price across the board is largely due to smaller cattle herds and a 3-year drought in the state of California, which contributes $1.4 billion worth of meat to the market annually. Vegetarians are also going to have to cough up more green for their meals, as the drought has also affected crop yields in California's fertile farmlands. Researchers at Arizona State University project a 19% increase in the price of tomatoes, a 28% increase for avocados, and a whopping 34% hike in lettuce prices. With higher food costs on the horizon, consumers are looking for ways that they can cut food costs without cutting fruits and vegetables from the menu. Getting your produce locally is an easy way to boost your local economy and limit your dependence on rising gas prices, which have also contributed to more expensive meals. Now we take it to Samantha Saldivar and Nick Rockwell for the weekly update on Duck sports. On that note, it's time for sports. What do you have for us today, Chris?
Peter, it's a very busy weekend in Oregon athletics.
The race is on to finish out the school year and for seniors to graduate. We sent reporter Ava Crum to find out what their plans are. When it comes to maintaining the health of the community, retired volunteers have an important part to play in Eugene. Ronald Clark reports. Looking for a new, refreshing treat as the temperatures rise? Well, the Red Wagon Creamery has just what you're looking for. Recently, the Red Wagon Creamery in downtown Eugene has introduced alcohol to their desserts. On Friday and Saturday nights from 10 to midnight, they accommodate adults looking for an alternative to the typical bar scene. This week celebrates the anniversary of the Red Wagon Creamery, which started 3 years ago as a food cart. Since then, homemade ice cream with local ingredients has remained their top priority. Whether you want a sophisticated flavor of ice cream like Wandering Goat coffee or a flavor inspired by a whimsical childhood memory of eating sugary cereal, they've got it. If you enjoy local beers and want to try something new, be sure to check out their beer floats and other adult treats. Thanks for joining us tonight on Duck TV Evening News. I'm Peter Frengs.
And I'm Audrey Roberts. Have a great night.